Hello and welcome to the AQ news for this week. We got a bunch of cool stuff to talk about, so let's get into it. First off, we have a new client, a brand new one, made by, well, in part by Spider, the same person who made AQlite. I already made another video of this on my channel. There were a few things that I didn't show in that video that I'm quickly going to show here, and a few additions that have been added since the last video that are really cool. First, starting off, there's a hotkey for camera modes now, whether you want world cam or the camera that's kind of like a studio with, I think, this one. Yeah, so you can just hit a key on your keyboard. It's the one next to P. Don't know exactly know what those are called offhand, but yeah, the little, yeah, you can go world camera, you can zoom in quickly and all that, and it's just really good. You can just hit a key on your keyboard to do that. You don't have to go into the menus. Very convenient. It doesn't work immediately after you close it. You gotta wait a little bit and then it'll work again. Sometimes, yeah, it's a little picky, but better than nothing. Very good. They also added an option for hiding only your name. This doesn't save when you relog for some reason, like other settings would save, and it doesn't exactly work either. So if you hide only your name, you have that on, you can't actually, it doesn't hide your name like that, so you have to have this on and that clicked, but it's not working for me right now. So if we go to a map with players, it hides everyone's name, not just, oh, actually it's working now. Okay, well, this was not working for me yesterday. I made a tweet about it, so maybe they saw the tweet, I don't know, but working now, so that's great news. I just found that out while recording this. I closed open my client and the setting actually saved as well. It was not saving before and it wasn't actually functioning before, for me at least. So yeah, that already got fixed. If you look at the version, they're already on version 0.003. So they probably made 3 updates to this client already since they came out like a day or 2 ago. Maybe not even 2 days ago. So yeah, pretty crazy. It's getting updated a lot and they've already taken some feedback, which is really nice. There's a new thing for weapons that have damage boosts that I forgot to cover in the last video, or not forgot, but I just didn't know it was a thing, didn't expect to look for it. So you can see all 51%. If we go to item like Head of Legion Beast, you can see everything that it does. So you can see that it does human 40, undead 40, yeah, you can see all that, the XP it gives you, the gold, all that. Very cool, very cool. I'm going to make another suggestion here. It might already be part of AQlite, but if there was a page somewhere where you could see where your active bonuses from your equips were, so because sometimes you mix them up, right? You got the Cape of Awe on, you throw that Helmet Beast on, you got your damage boost sword, maybe you got a sword that does the percentage to your gold, and you accidentally equip that, and it cancels out your Cape of Awe. Just to double check to make sure what percentages you had. That'd be really great if it was like somewhere, like maybe on your stats and classes page, somewhere up here with this kind of useless information right here that no one ever looks at. Maybe get rid of that or put it right here or something. Or maybe right here, I don't know, but having a page that shows what your active percentages are for everything would be great. And maybe they could add it up, so if you had a helmet that was doing more to dragons, and then your sword did more to all, maybe it would add those together, tell you how much you would do to the dragons. A page like that would be really cool. I don't know if they could add that, but would be nice. The last thing that was added to the new client that I didn't cover in the last video was chat, of course. It's pretty good. The button for emotes is better than the old one, in my opinion. I like it. I like the look of it. It looks more up to date somehow. The font, I think the font changed or something happened to it. Not a big fan of it. I wish it would fade out. After, like, maybe you throw your mouse over it, it comes back, but when you're like just playing, it's not there. That would be really cool without like getting rid of it, because you can minimize it and it's a little bubble in the bottom. But I don't know, I feel like it's not a perfect implementation of a chat system, but there are some improvements over the other version that we had. You can also go through different yeah, you can make it larger, go through your party, your guild, all that stuff. Yeah, it's just, yeah, very, very decent chat there. I don't know how to make it larger again. Oh, maybe I gotta type something. Okay, well, I might have broke it somehow. I don't know how I get it back. Anyway, Well, there's a new chat system. It's pretty decent. Could use some improvements, but yeah, it's alright. Wheel spin, potions. Yep. Why am I'm getting 1 a lot. I used to never get 1, and I'm getting that a lot now, and I'm concerned. Did they change something? Anyone else in the comments, let me know. Have you been getting more single potions rather than the 2 you normally get? I have. Alright, don't want to make this a repeat of the last video where we just talk about AQlite stuff, but I'll leave this in the description. So the tweet, you check it out. There's a design post about them hiring Spider. So yeah, just go read that. It's a good read. Check it out. Also, follow Spider on Twitter. He posted the patch notes for this, for the updates. Like everything that got updated, there's patch notes there, so you can read like the new hotkey that got added for the camera, stuff like that. A lot of things got fixed and changed, and yeah, just good stuff all around. You can read that, pause the video and read it, or I'll link this. I'll link his Twitter in the description. So go give him a follow if you're not. He's the developer now, so probably worth a follow. On top of the AQlite changes, they are doing some balance passes on classes, along with the bosses for the new 50% weapon that got added. Those ultra bosses. They got an implementation of a damage mitigation system that is not on any other monster in the game, to my knowledge, where if you nuke too high, it just tells you no. It's just like, nah, you didn't do that much damage. The monster took the damage and it didn't happen. It's just, no, let's forget about that. No Chrono Dragonites in this room, buddy. So if you're using Chrono Dragonite to farm that, if you're still doing that boss farm, maybe think about switching up your class. There's probably a new meta going to form around that if people are still going to farm it for any reason, but most people I think are done with it. Anyway, just thought I'd mention that. They did make it quite a bit harder to farm the 50% sword they added recently. Did it need to be harder? I don't think so. Anyways, personally, I haven't even done the farm, but yeah. So, a few class changes also happened. I saw people posting that Shadow Walker of Time was pretty bad. It's pretty bad. It's in a bad state. Now, I think these are going to be, they're not final, so they might get reverted back to where they were, but from reading these patch notes, it seems like their intention is to remove the infinite scaling from SSOT or SWOT, the same class. I'm pretty sure I got the name right on that class. Anyway, yeah. So, and they're changing like VHL and Sentinel. I don't know why they're changing Sentinel. It's been like the same forever. I do think PvP does need balance. I'm always in that camp where they should be balancing PvP. But when you're hurting PvE, performance at the same time, that's not good. But I've been rambling about this for too long. You can read the tweet in the description, and they will be doing more changes, and I'll try to keep you up to date on that. So the Darkon swimsuits did not come out in the 10k chest like I assumed myself, and I'm sure other people also assumed that was going to happen. It did not. Instead, they're going to release in the treasure chest, along with 2 of them will be in the Doom merch shop, which is a scam. And I will always say that I think the Doom merch shop is a scam, and I'm gonna keep saying that. I know you can get it with member spins, but if you're not doing the member spins, it's a complete, utter, very overpriced shop that is just really, the prices are silly. Look at the price of an armor. One of those potions can cost 200 ACs, and the armors cost like 15 potions. It's absurd. Anyways, enough of that. Treasure chest is good. That's 200 ACs per item, with some RNG sprinkled in. But anyway, a lot better than the wheel of Doom merge. But those are where they will be, and they will be out soon, later this month. Yeah. So looking forward to those, and yeah, good to know that they're actually releasing. And from the kind of reading this, it seems like after many requests from players, were they not going to release them? What? Okay, anyway, moving on. Are you ready, kids? Yeah, aye, Captain. Anyway, I just think of that every time I see the names. Work in progress for Blackbeard. Blackbeard, a famous pirate back in the day, will turn famous from media mostly, or turn into like a mythical creature basically from media. So kind of a real person being added to the game, which is kind of cool. Anyway, well, that incarnation isn't real. Axeros also with another pirate outfit. This time the Flying Dutchman. So maybe they're going with like a classic pirate theme. Maybe you'll see other pirates. Yeah, maybe we'll see. Just trying to think of examples of other pirates, but I do know them offhand. I've played a lot of pirate video games, but can't think of them. Anyway, the full set that Hikari is doing for Taco Pirate Day is pretty sure finished at this point. So you got the whole like armored up versions. You got all the capes, all the weapons and boats and flare guns and just everything everywhere, it would seem. All the hairstyles. The red glasses look pretty cool on the female one there. That hairstyle looks pretty slick. I like that quite a bit. So yeah, so you can see everything there. Some good stuff there. And yeah. Darkon with the in-game NPC for me. I think it would be me. The name I call myself, you know. So really nice. I'm liking the design so far. Yeah, looks really good. Hopefully there's a player version of that we can acquire as well, and the NPC will probably be in a future quest line. Do people get the Sound of Music references? It might not be a thing people get anymore. I think I watched it in school once, but I watched it. Yeah. Anyway, so, you know, I've seen the Sound of Music way more times than anyone should ever watch it. And anyway, I don't know why I'm telling you this. The Griffin Queen set. Yeah, this from Tyronius. Tyronius always making solid art. The armor on this actually looks really sick. I don't know what the weapon is supposed to be. Is it like a spear sort of thing? It's got a weird shape to it, but yeah, I like it. It's very themed very well. Yeah, good stuff. The Moglin onesie that NCS was working on is in game. So yeah, cool. So I don't know what or when or why this is going to come out for. I can't think of anything. We've seen the calendar of events. I don't think there's anything that it would make sense for coming up in the next month or so. Maybe they put it in the anime inspiration sets. Is AQ an anime? Kind of. It's got a bunch of other anime stuff in it. I'm not too sure where it would go. Maybe here? Maybe there? I don't know. Maybe it's a daily drop. Daily drop would make sense, actually. But yeah, that's in-game. And there's the calendar events if you haven't seen it already. But yeah. So, yeah, good. I like it. Looks really cool. We've been seeing a lot of cultural gear on Twitter recently. And I think a lot of it's going to get implemented into the game. It seems like AE is pretty open to adding a bunch of different outfits from different cultures, which is really cool. So here's another one. This is Chilean. It's for a holiday which is celebrated on the 18th of September. I'm not gonna try to butcher that, but anyway. So yeah, it looks good, and good stuff there from this artist. Taini with a mirror veil, which is a really cool concept. If you're not familiar with the NPC of Veil, I think it's more of a Dragon Fable thing. I looked it up. There's an NPC in AQ Worlds, like a lot of Dragon Fable characters, but yeah, this is Dragon Fable art that it's mirroring right there. So yeah, really good job. That's a fantastic armor. I would love to see it in game. Just yeah, really well done. Very good. The hairstyle too, great. Yeah. Lite with a concept for a monster design. So kind of like an armored up skeleton that like drink more chocolate milk than white milk, or so. I don't know why the bones are that color, but anyway, the shading on the front part of the fabric there looks really nice. I like the gradient quite a bit. Some people don't like gradients, but good stuff. And it kind of matches up with the previous monster he made with one of the giant claws, and that giant claw monster matches up with this armor set from this artist. Yeah, Wakai, I think. Wow, I'm probably saying that terribly wrong, but so my apologies. Yeah, great looking armor to match the monster design that Lite made. So it even has the same shading on the cloth in the front there, the same gradient. Very good, very well done. I don't know why I haven't liked that yet, but yeah, good stuff. Speaking of good stuff, a commission that Crulon did. He hasn't done very many commissions. I think he opened them up in the past there for a little bit. And yeah, there's some good art coming out of the commissions that he opened. And this is one of them, a very cool looking axe. You can see what it was referencing in the top left there. So he took that reference and turned it into a new axe, which is really cool. So yeah, good stuff there. That shading on the blade with the mirrored kind of glass metal look, really nice. Like it a lot. Speaking of really nice, Heartie with 2 different sets of Genshin Impact weapons. I haven't played Genshin that much. I've tried it out, gave it a try. I got kind of bored the first few hours in, but anyway, none of that. If you play it, it's whatever, fine. The game has a really cool art style, a very visually appealing game, that's for sure. And these weapons are very visually appealing, and they did a great job drawing them in kind of the AQ art style there from Genshin. So another set of blades, are very cool looking blades. Like I said, yeah, the Genshin art style looks really sick, and it translates well into this. So these are really well done from Heartie there. And yeah, link in the description, go check them out. Good artists, previously shown some of their artwork on these news videos, and yeah, good stuff. Some really nice concepts from Octo here for a bunch of different outfits. Yeah, these look really good, all of them. So thought I'd throw them in here. Go check them out. Octo on Twitter. Aranx, thought I'd leave this as like the last art piece in this video. Cute, fashionable witch. So yeah, thought we'd end off strong. Actually, we can end off with some in-game stuff that is not released yet, but in-game. I'll show you that right now. Alright, here we are at a house. You might be able to see the name of the house at the top there. It's kind of cut off a little bit. Also, if the person that owns this house would like to load the skyline onto my account, so I can use it in my house, I won't tell anyone. Alright, we'll keep that a secret in between us. Anyway, a very nice tree, a very nice exterior. It's decorated a little bit, so it's not part of the actual house, but this should be out maybe tomorrow. It's in game. It's fully decorated in Kotaro's house right now. So I think it will be coming out very shortly. Armor customization, armor character customization room. You don't get the ribbon painting with it. It does not come with it. The floors look very nicely polished. Yeah, so pretty cool little house there. I'm not sure how you'll be able to obtain it, whether it be a shop item or a farmable. But yeah, it does look really cool, and you can check it out if you want to /house Kotaro right now. So yeah, go check it out if you want to. Drops for this week would include these surfboards, which are available at the Burning Beach, and this 0 AC color customizable Hollowborn Dragon Spear. It wasn't made by Lite, it was made by Seal. Had to look it up really quick. Sorry, I didn't remember that offhand, but I remember it wasn't made by Lite. So yeah, that's the actual artist that made the spear. That's a drop. Go get 0 AC color custom. YouTube added dark mode to the member page. That's great. Yeah, big thanks to all the channel members for supporting the channel, keeping videos like these possible. I'm very retired recording this, and yeah, they motivate me to record these videos even when I'm waiting for a beta for a game to open up right now, and I think it's actually open, but I have to render, record, edit, upload, make a thumbnail. Anyway, yeah, I'll put off playing that game for an hour, I guess. Anyway, yeah, big thanks to all the members, and thank you for watching this video. Really appreciate that. Hearing me ramble about AQ Worlds stuff every week, appreciate that. Leave a comment what you're most excited for, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. We'll be live playing the event tomorrow. Hopefully I wake up on time. Anyway, I'll see you there, and bye bye.